So good afternoon, everyone. Bon dia, boa tarde. And thank you for joining us. And good morning for the one joining us from the West Coast. We are here today with Alberto Di Taddi, a co-founder of Leonidas Travel. He has a very special program for us. So Alberto, the screen is yours.
Thank you very much, Dominique. Thank you for taking the time. I really appreciate. Thank you for your support, for your business. I know we are having a great season for those who work with us and for those who haven't yet but are eager to. So thank you very much. A couple of words about Leonidas Travel. We are your DMC on-site, on location, in-country partner for destinations such as Croatia, Slovenia, Montenegro, also in connection with Trieste and Venice, the northeast part of Italy, which is very strategic, and you will see why. With Leonidas Travel, you can create travel itineraries for your clients that include and connect such destinations. So you can really enlarge the offer for your clients, creating something new, something a little bit out of radar for the moment. When we talk about Leonidas Travel, it's all about the team. And you know, I'm always very proud of my team. We are 15 people from different nationalities, from Croatia, Slovenia, Montenegro. I'm the black sheep from Italy. We really enjoy what we do. We really love to connect this part of the world. And we do create luxury itinerary and deliver a seamless travel experience for your clients. So much that we are so thrilled those days because we have been nominated for Best Virtuoso on Site among amazing DMC in Italy, Costa Rica, Australia. So we are very honored, but it pays off our hard work. And I really think this goes to my team. And I really think this is already a victory for us, no matter what the result will be. Now, you know, my son helped me create this map and we discussed it together. This is the itinerary for our fun trip, which includes Trieste, Slovenia, Istria. Now, Trieste, as I was mentioning, is particularly important nowadays because since the cruise traffic has been diverted to Trieste and Ravenna, you really want to be aware of what's going on there. Trieste is the most wonderful border city in Europe, in my opinion. I spent 5 years during college. I'm particularly attached to this city, and it is completely different for all Italian cities. It's a crossroad of multicultural. It used to be Austro-Hungarian, and of course, it has a long history, and it's so fascinating. From Trieste, we'll proceed to Slovenia. We will be visiting the northwest part of Slovenia, including, of course, the capital, Ljubljana, excursion north to Bled, and also northwest to the Goriška Brda wine region, which is, in my opinion, one of the most interesting wine region in Europe. From Slovenia, we'll drive south and we'll explore Istria. Now, I'm sure you recall when 15 years ago, no one knew anything about Puglia, and all of a sudden, a lot of clients were requesting to travel to Puglia. Now, Istria, it's going to be the exact phenomenon, and it has good reason for it. It's surrounded by pristine water. The inland is like a little Tuscany and Provence mixed together, hilly countryside, amazing coastline, ancient ruins, excellent food, completely different from the continental part of Croatia. Okay, of course, from Istria, we will also venture east. We cannot miss one day visit to Plitvice National Park. But let me take you through this fun trip. Let me give you some details. Let's start with the accommodation. Now, we will be spending the first night at Grand Hotel Duchi d'Aosta in Trieste. This is in a privileged location. It's in Piazza dell'Unità d'Italia. It's absolutely the living room of the city, and the location of the hotel is just stunning. It has been redone recently. It's 5-star and has a wonderful Eris Piccolo restaurant, 2-star Michelin, that we will be enjoying as soon as you arrive in Trieste on the 27th. Just one night in Trieste, and I will explain you why. Then we will be moving to Ljubljana. We will spend 2 nights at the Intercontinental in Ljubljana. We will then drive south into Istria and spend 2 nights enjoying, rejuvenating, relaxing in this beautiful property, which is Meneghetti Wine Hotel and Winery, really a chateau property. It's stunning, surrounded by vineyards. Again, it's harvest season, so it will be bustling with busy workers on the fields, and a lot of festivities around, quite thrilling atmosphere. From there, we will move east towards the city of Rijeka, right in between Rijeka and Opatija, the Monte Carlo of Croatia. We'll be staying at this new Hill Bella Beach Resort and Spa. It's really important for me. You see it and experience it in person. And then we'll be moving again to Trieste. We will spend the night at this DoubleTree by Hilton. Now, I know DoubleTree has not a good reputation in the US, but you need to see it, because I'm sure now Trieste is an important cruise port for your clients. You might be asking to arrange pre and post, and you need to see this amazing palace and what the property that managed the hotel for Hilton has done inside. So, and of course, this will be our last night. Just a couple of technical information, and then I'll give you some visual. For this specific fun trip, I suggest you fly in and out of Venice or Trieste. Of course, complimentary transfer is included from Venice Airport or Trieste Airport. Other options are also Ljubljana, 1 hour and 45 minutes from Trieste, or even Zagreb. It's a little bit longer, 2 hours and 30 minutes. You have still to go across the border between Croatia and Slovenia. So I would recommend, it's not a big deal, but I would recommend for like a smooth transfer Venice or Trieste first. But again, Ljubljana and Zagreb, eventually the transfer will be complementary. Of course, we arrange pre-post upon request. If you want to proceed to Zagreb after your trip, or east towards Venice, absolutely no problem. In terms of transportation, we have a group of 8 people traveling on this fun trip, plus me, so 9, and we'll be having a Mercedes Sprinter minibus, which fits up to 16 people plus the driver, so it gives enough space. Also, if during the transfer you want to catch up with work, but just consider that the driving distances and the timing for this fun trip is really little. So we won't be staying in the car more than 2-3 hours per day, and except for when we'll be visiting Plitvice, which is a much longer transfer, but of course, like Leonidas always does, we'll create it very appealing. This is business, I know you want to learn about this destination. Travel advisor who have traveled with me before knows that it's a lot of fun, but it's a lot of work. But fear not, I know you'll be very busy in this period, so we'll always give you some downtime to catch up with work or to refresh before the evening events that we have planned. Among the hotels we are staying at, I would also like to point out the hotels we'll be site inspecting during this fun trip for the Falesia Resort and Spa Porto Piccolo in Trieste. This will be the first day. So once I have all the flight details, I can plan the first day properly. We'll have a visit and a wonderful dinner at the restaurant of the Grand Hotel Toplice at Lake Bled. We are invited for an amazing lunch experience at the San Canzan Village and Hotel, with also a dinner event in this new private villa, which is to die for Stanza Baracchia. We will be also site inspecting Hotel and Lodge Phenomenon in Plifice for a very nice food experience. And last but not least, the new luxury Icador boutique hotel and spa near Opatia. A couple of information. So after this webinar, I'll be sending you the information, the invitation, the application form, which needs to be filled up and sent back to me by August 8th. It was August 22nd, but we need to anticipate because I've been a little bit overwhelmed by application forms. So please, by moving it to August 8th, I also give you the possibility to secure airfare at a more reasonable price. The participation fee for this fun trips is $2,250 US. This is an investment. Trust me, this is 1/4 of the value of the trip. Just take note, I love you all, but the selection this time will be made in agreement with the hotel, with the hoteliers that are partnering up with this fun trip. Each one will pick a name. So I would like to confirm you all, but I don't have space for 93 people on this fun trip. But remember, if you are not selected, we'll have so many other opportunity. Leonidas Travel is planning a 4 fun trip for 2023, and it's usually twice in the in spring and twice in the fall. Just you know, it's not very hard, but we'll be walking at least 3 miles a day. So please, if you are not fit for it, you might want to wait for when you feel better. And also in the form, please make sure that you inform me about any food allergies you might have. Safe and sound. At the moment, there is no entry requirement for Italy, for Slovenia, for Croatia. And I really hope I can say, you know, COVID is a far nightmare, but just in case, I expect people to abide to the entry requirement. I, of course, always inform that being vaccinated is probably the best passport you have to avoid any issue while traveling. And the itinerary that I will send you is a sample. Of course, the hotels are all confirmed, site inspections are all confirmed. We will adjust, as we always do, things on the way. So the final itinerary will be sent to you 14 days before the departure. We'll have a webinar, so Q&A, we can talk, introduce the this wonderful group of 8 people. Of course, we'll also provide you with the Access app. That it's mandatory for all our clients. We always provide the itinerary also on Access, so you can always keep up with all information, but of course, we like to give you also the booklet that we provide your clients with. Now, day first is going to be arrival. Once I have all the flight details, we can determine also what else we can do if you arrive earlier in Trieste. But the meeting is for all of us after we have checked in at the hotel, is at the Piccolo restaurant for dinner, for a Michelin star experience in this amazing square, Piazza dell'Unità d'Italia. The next day, I want to take you around my way. First of all, we need to understand how you can order a coffee in Trieste, because there is a variety of names for the coffee that don't match with names in Italy. So that's quite fun. And of course, we'll visiting the major sites of this amazing city. And in the afternoon, we will drive towards Ljubljana with a stop in the Goriška Brda and Vipava Valley, because there are a couple of wineries that I've discovered recently. Clients rave about it, and I would like to take you so we can get to Ljubljana already, you know, a little bit happy. Of course, we'll be spending the next day exploring Ljubljana, the morning exploring Ljubljana, and in the afternoon we'll take a day trip to Bled with a site inspection of the Hotel Toplice and a amazing dinner experience there. The next day we'll be driving south to Istria. We'll stop at Priama Castle, this castle excavated in the rock, and many more particular sites on the way. We'll be having a nice lunch and happening at San Canzian, and as I said before, the Stanze Baracchia will be also welcoming us for a surprise. Of course, we'll be checking in at the Meneghetti, and now we are in Istria. And as I said before, this is the new Puglia. So in Istria, we'll be visiting these colorful villages all along the coast, Pula, the little villages are rising on top of the hills, of course, and we will focus on the main currency of this peninsula, which is of course wine, and will be surrounded by wine, olive oil, the most excellent production of organic olive oil takes place here. And of course, we'll be enjoying also a day with a local family, truffle hunting with Prodan Tartufi, which is one of my favorite. This family is so welcoming, so it's such a nice time spent with them. Of course, we will be moved from the Meneghetti, from the inland of Istria, along the coast of the Kavnar Gulf, and of course, we'll be visiting Opatia. We'll have a night out to mingle with the locals, and many more site inspection to hotels, properties to see that have something in store for us. Another day will be dedicated to the visit of the Plitvice Lakes with a Pekka experience at the Phenomen Hotel, which is quite jovial, nice. It's a slow cooking process that will enchant you while we are sipping wine and enjoy some conversation. And then, of course, back to Trieste, and where we have time, one more day for shopping, for wandering around, some nice surprise, and then, of course, you're transferred next day, you're transferred back to Venice or Trieste Airport or Ljubljana. Of course, this is something we'll see later on. What time is it, Dominique? Did I go over the time?
No, you're perfect. You're perfect.
Perfect, perfect. I know we have 30 minutes, so I try, you know, if you don't tell me that, I go on forever.
No, you're good.
Okay, so I will be, of course, I will be sending the recording of this webinar together with all the information, the application form that you can download. If you are not able to download, just let me know. I can send you the doc version. And if you have any question, I'm happy to answer.
Okay, thank you, Alberto. And I think for everyone who, not everyone will get into that fun trip, but I think it's a fabulous itinerary to sell the clients. Huh?
Absolutely, that's why I think it's very important. You will see the itinerary, and of course, you know, our itinerary layout are quite impressive. And I always say, you know, once you just start offering that to the clients, you have done 50% of the job, because you know, they stick with it, they make some changes, but we really save your time and provide clients with seamless experience once they travel here. So you can forget about them for 10 days.
And as a follow-up, you're going to send the video, and you also the recording. You're going to send also the program, so everybody.
You'll have the link for the itinerary, for the web itinerary, and of course the application form.
All right, we have a few questions. Hélène, for example, she said, "Brava Alberto, all my best, Hélène." Antonio, morning, my dear Dominic and Alberto. My high school Italian teacher was from Trieste, so I always wanted to visit. I hope to soon. Rosemary is asking, are room based on single occupancy?
Yes, that's right. It's all based on single occupancy, no spouses, no friends. It's just travel advisor and no spouses. I'm sorry, and I have to select one travel advisor per agency, so it cannot be the same agency. So I'm sure you understand, but again, we'll have many
more fun trips anyway.
Many more.
Exactly. Thank you for your good work, Mark. Excellent DMC, interesting program. Thank you from Roberta and as well. Adrian said amazing, Leonidas. Yes, the feedback we have on you, my dear Alberto, and you and Giorgio, it's like, wow. It's
it's
Alberto,
what we love.
How is Thomas? My best to Andrea as well. Even, yes, we would love more information regarding the destination. Rose said Ross would like your email address. I don't know if you want to type it while I speak. Of course, you're going to receive an email, Ross, but if you
Ross, I'll be sending it unless it's urgent.
But you can put it on the Q&A on the chat. Thank you. Great to see you, said Yvonne. Great job, said Lisa. Dana, you said, thank you so much. I've been working with your team and I'm very impressed. I assume that one of your designers can help us create this program for us, even if we cannot make the FAM. Totally.
Absolutely.
Sheila, you said, thank you. Obrigada, Sheila. Beijos. Adrienne, is Giorgio still singing?
Yeah.
Voilà. Is it a surprise? Is it a surprise in the FAM?
Well, we'll get involved for sure. He always like to show up, and we are in his territory because you know, we are from Rijeka, so you know.
And it's not only Giorgio singing, I mean, it's all
the whole family. Yes, I mean, his father is the director of Opera House in Zagreb, the sister of Opera House in Rijeka. So it's all about art with the Syrian family.
Beautiful voice. Jackie, you said, thank you so much, Alberto. You always teach us so much. Diane, you said, thank you, Melody. Wonderful itinerary. Look forward to sharing it with clients interested in visited these regions. Antonio, thanks again. And Marcelo, beautiful program.
Thank you.
Presentation, love Alberto and Leonidas. Pamela, looks like a fantastic travel experience. Thank you both. Adrian, Alberto, are you going to Signature in Vegas?
Of course I am. Yes.
I'll see you there. Jordana, sounds like a bit out of the itinerary, FAM itinerary, which will be most useful. Thank you, Jordana. I think so too. I think it's a great thing, a great itinerary to sell, actually.
Yeah, and it's, you know, it's let's say it's one-stop shop with 3 destinations, so you can go back to your friends and say, I've been to Italy, I've been to Slovenia and Croatia. So it's, you know, something that, you know, people like. So
Reed is asking if we'll see you at Pure, so not this year.
Not this year.
But Reed, you will see me.
Yeah, that's right, and that's why we have you, Dominic. Exactly. Otherwise, I need 3 clones. And
Voilà, see,
We're working on it. We're working on it.
Yes, working on it. Maria Caro, wonderful itinerary, lovely cities. Obrigada, Maria. I think we have no more messages. Huh?
My information will be very detailed when I send you the itinerary, the application form. All the information are in the application form. But of course, you have to send it back to me. I give you my email address. Feel free to write me anytime.
Perfect. Huh? Did you write the email address in the chat box? Huh?
You know,
Just for us, in case you want to.
I wasn't able, but let me see. Do I have to answer the request? I'll put it in the chat. Is that okay, Dominique?
Yes. Yep, it's easier. Huh?
Let's see.
Right.
Okay.
You're right on time. You know, we start at 12:03 and it's 12:29, so 26 minutes. Yes, Alberto?
Yeah, okay. I'll send give me the email address of the travel advisor, because I have a little bit of confusion on my desktop now.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. So we'll say goodbye and thank you again for joining us, and we'll see you another
see you around, and thank you for your business partnership, but most of all your friendship. I really appreciate. Love you.
I think we are a wonderful community, and that's the most important. And to have people like you, Alberto, you're a star, but everyone, all our travel advisors are stars as well. So, all right. So, good afternoon, everybody.
You are the real star. So.
Oh no, we are all. We are. Allez, big kiss to everybody.
Thank you.
Besos. Ciao.
Thank you.
Ciao.